We begin today with our pet talk. We have the Idaho Humane Society here with us today, and I have a guest here that I'm petting. You know, we want to talk about opening your home to a pet because it brings so many benefits, from endless companionship to health benefits like lowering stress. And lucky for us, we are joined today by our next adoptable pet from the Idaho Humane Society. You're looking at Maja, and also Maja's handler, Kristen, is with us here today. So, Kristen, tell us a little bit about lovely Maja. Maja's a mixed breed, right?
Yeah, she's an Anatolian Shepherd Dog mix, and she's 6 years old, and she's a moderate exercise level. So she can go on walks with you, and all
loves
of that.
to fetch. And
yes, she actually loves to fetch. Tennis balls are her favorite. You can be best friends with her pretty quick if you have one of those. So.
And Maja clearly is very excited to be here in studio today. You know, the cameras sometimes make dogs a little bit nervous, but she's loving the rug right now. Let's get a shot of that, because Maja is just rolling around, playing with it. So she's clearly full of a lot of spirit and character, a very sweet dog here. And is Maja pet friendly, or would you recommend Maja maybe being in a one pet home?
Well, I think she is pet friendly. I think what they like you to do is have a meet and greet. So if you have a pet in the home, a dog, you would just bring it by and they would do a meet and greet and see if the two get along.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
I have not heard of that yet. That's so great to hear that that is an option, especially for pet lovers out there that may already have a couple furry family members but want to expand their household to maybe Maja. And then let's talk a little bit too about the Idaho Humane Society itself, because clearly, we bring on adoptable pets, but there's more than just dogs and cats. You guys also house other animals as well, too, right?
Yes, we've had birds, we have rats, guinea pigs, rabbits, all kinds of small animals, pretty much anything you can think of. Chinchilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just check our webpage. If you're looking for a certain small pet, it'll list all the pets that we have at a current time. So.
Okay, so you have it listed on the website.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great to know. And, perhaps people watching are animal lovers. They want to give back to the Idaho Humane Society, but may not be in the position to actually open their home to a pet just yet. What are other ways they can get involved in the Idaho Humane Society?
You can volunteer at the Humane Society. I currently volunteer walking dogs once a week, and other small jobs. You can volunteer at events to give people information about the Humane Society. You can come in and do laundry, fold towels, fold blankets. There's a lot of things that don't even involve if you don't want to have contact just with an animal. There's a ton of other things that you can do there. So
and I also heard too from other volunteers as well that if you are an animal lover and you want to open your home to a pet, but you're just not sure what's going to be the right fit, that volunteering is a great way to see the animals, get to know them, and get a better idea of what's going to fit your household.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. And that you actually get first choice, right?
Right. If you become a foster parent, then you will get to choose the animal you want to have foster in your home, and so it's foster to adopt. So then, if you decide to go ahead and adopt the animal, you'll get first choice. So.
And that too is brilliant.
Yes.
Love it. Okay. It looks like Maja's kind of calmed down here a bit now, getting a little comfortable in her space. As mentioned, she is a mixed breed of a certain type of shepherd. What was it?
Yeah, Anatolian Shepherd.
An Anatolian Shepherd. Beautiful dog here. Great walking companion. The weather's finally starting to improve a bit, right?
Yes.
Maybe a couple more shower days in there, according to Jim Duthie, but otherwise, we're definitely in spring now, not looking like any snow anytime soon. So good to get outside, walk with those dogs, increase your activity, maybe some hiking in the foothills here, teaching the, maybe a little bit of fetch there as well. That's a good question. Does Maja actually know any commands, to your knowledge?
This morning when I met her for the second time, we were able to, I asked her to sit and she sat for her treat. So I believe she does know some of her commands. And she walks wonderfully on a leash. So we know that she has walked on a leash prior to coming to the Humane Society. She stops to sniff. She won't pull you down the street. She's very easy to walk. So
that's great. Yeah. Okay, good. So even like a young person could walk this dog, because it is a larger dog, right?
Yes,
so you want to make sure that the dog's going to be easy to manage. Okay.
Yes.
So if you are watching and you're interested in Maja, or maybe you're interested in some of the other pets that you find on the Idaho Humane Society website, or maybe you want to become a volunteer, where can people go for more information?
You can also go to the website for information. There are trainings once a month that volunteers go to, and then once you've gone to the training, there's all kinds of opportunities will open up, from working with dogs, working with kitties, working in the laundry room, just all kinds of opportunities will open up for you.
That's great. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And good luck to you, Maja, sweetie. See, there you go. All right, well, coming up after the break, we'll be learning all about Idaho Gives with a local nonprofit that makes it their mission to turn wishes into reality. We'll explain right after the break.